What is the best type of cardio for fat loss and weight loss? In this video, we're gonna go ahead and talk about exactly what that is. Make sure you stay till the end because I'm gonna give you my exact cardio protocol for shredding fat whenever I do my transformation programs. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so you wanna lose weight. What is the best type of cardio? First of all, let's go through the different types of cardio that you can do. So first of all, we have low intensity cardio, such as walking. The other type would be moderate intensity, so like an incline walk, maybe a hike. This is basically where you're breathing heavy, but you're having difficulty talking or having a conversation. That would be considered more of a moderate intensity. And lastly, we have high intensity, like a sprint or HIIT class, something that's all out where you're not gonna be able to sustain it for a long period of time, but you're really exerting yourself intensely for a short burst. Okay, so what is the best type for fat loss? The answer is, it depends. Yes, it's kind of a cop-out, but let me explain really quick. When it comes to losing weight, the most calories that you can burn is gonna be the most important. It's building a gap between how much you burn and how much you consume. So you need to consider what kind of cardio can you commit to most consistently and most often to burn as much calories as possible. Let me go ahead and tell you how I approach it. So I kind of do a mixture of low and moderate intensity when it comes to losing weight. I'll do incline walking on a treadmill. I think it's the most effective way to burn a lot of calories without sacrificing getting sore or recovery time. So I'll literally get on a treadmill and I'll put it at an incline of 10 to 15% and walk for 2.5 to 3 miles an hour for upwards of 90 minutes sometimes. The reason I like it is because I can just go on my treadmill, put on a show or do work, answer emails, do phone calls, and I can burn a shit ton of calories by just sitting there and walking on a treadmill for 60 to 90 minutes. Not that you have to do that, but the moderate intensity is nice because you can do it for a long period of time and you don't have to worry about getting super sore or anything like that. And then as a double-pronged approach, I will supplement in daily trying to get my walk in. So basically, I'll try to walk 8 to 10 to 12,000 steps a day, which would be more of my low intensity, which therefore stacked on top of moderate intensity really builds a huge gap between how much I burn on a weekly basis. So again, the most important thing is really building the gap between how much you take in and how much you burn. I like to do a mixture of low intensity, so getting steps in every single day, and then doing moderate intensity cardio 3+ times a week for at least 20 to 30 minutes. And then you can kind of build up from there, whatever kind of works for your schedule. Again, doing HIIT or high intensity is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's more of a short burst and you do run the risk of getting hurt or getting extra soreness, which could really interfere with some of your recovery time if you're doing resistance training. So that is my answer. Hopefully that helps. We'll see you in the next one.